Imagine a world where the line between heaven and earth had blurred, where giants walked the land, and every thought of the human heart was only evil, all the time. This wasn't just a storm. It was a reset button for humanity. Most people know the story of the ark, but very few know the real reason why the flood had to happen. It wasn't just about sin. It was about the Nephilim. Today, we uncover the darkest chapter of the ancient world. Genesis chapter 6 tells a strange story. The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took them as wives. Their children were the Nephilim, the heroes of old, the men of renown. But they were a corruption of the human DNA. This wasn't just a matter of morality. It was a genetic crisis. The earth was filled with violence, a world where the giants reigned supreme. God looked down and saw a world that no longer looked like his creation. It was a nightmare that needed to end. Amidst the chaos, there was one man, Noah. The Bible says he was perfect in his generations. This doesn't just mean he was good. It means his bloodline was pure. God gave him a divine command of impossible scale: build a vessel 450 feet long, from gopher wood, and seal it with pitch. For 120 years, Noah and his sons labored. Imagine the sound of saws and hammers echoing in a world that had never known such a project. They felled ancient trees, shaping massive beams under the scorching sun. The people laughed. Look at the old man and his landship. They jeered. Each plank hammered into place was an act of obedience. He wasn't just building a boat. He was crafting a sanctuary for the future of the human race. Then, the door shut. Not by Noah's hand, but by God's. The windows of heaven opened, but more importantly, the fountains of the great deep burst forth. The very crust of the earth fractured, unleashing subterranean oceans with cataclysmic force. Water didn't just fall. It exploded from the earth. The laughter turned to screams. The mocking stopped. For 40 days and 40 nights, the world was scrubbed clean. Everything that had breath died, except for those inside the wood. When the waters receded, Noah stepped out into a new world, a clean world. God placed a bow in the sky, a promise to never destroy the earth by water again. But Jesus gave us a haunting warning. As it was in the days of Noah, so it will be at the coming of the Son of Man. He spoke of a time when people would be oblivious to the signs around them. Are we living in those days again? Look around. The signs are there. If you want to know more about the mysteries of the ancient world, hit that subscribe button. This is the Bible story. Keep seeking the truth.